Okay, so choosing at that location didn't really work out, so I had to move. Hi guys. So behind me you're seeing a lawn, right? And it looks pretty normal. It doesn't look fantastic. It doesn't look great. It actually looks, kind of two colored and whatnot. We are entering the dry season, but there's actually much more going on with this lawn behind me than just that. This lawn has actually been decimated by mole crickets and taken over with doveweed. There is hardly any lawn grass in that lawn at all. And this is a very public lawn. This is actually right, well, I don't want to say exactly what institution this lawn belongs to, but it is a reflection of a common problem in Trinidad. And I wanted to point out that this is even at the level of commercial establishments. And that is that generally we have maintenance, like landscape maintenance services that may be very reliable, good at being on time, cutting, trimming, that kind of thing. But when it comes to dealing with these kinds of problems, infestations of pests, weeds, other challenges like that, clueless as to exactly what could be done to solve those kinds of problems. Very often the customer is also clueless. They're not even able to recognize that there is a problem, or thinking it's just a feature of the environment or the season that we're in, and therefore not much can really be done about it. And so this lawn is very likely an example of that. These kinds of problems are very, very preventable, right? And can be solved by just having certain treatments and so on applied. I don't have the frame, eh?
Because the senior and the cameras now.
Yeah.
So they want to know where it is going on. So
Come and see.
I just want to.
I'm shooting off from the.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, because it's a kind of concern for them when they see these things. Because the security cameras, so they want to, because this is considered part of the too. So
exactly.
Right. So there's a what? So this is just what?
This is from my YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Yeah. I'm talking about the grass hunting. Right, because we have a landscaping company, Green Dynamics. Right, and so you're right in my backyard. I'm passing the lawn here, the grass here all the time.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
More crickets on eat out half the lawn.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And that kind of thing. So I'm doing a program on mole crickets and that kind of thing. So that I said.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What's your name again?
Well done.
Well done.
So you can tell them and if they have a problem, they can let me know.
All right. No problem.
All right.
You have a number or something that they can...
Yeah. 474.
No, I ain't have a pen now. Just I have my phone. 474
8226.
8226.
All right.
8226.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay, so let me cut that. Okay, so choosing at that location didn't really work out, so I had to move. But this is what a proper lawn is supposed to look like. This is when your lawn is being properly taken care of and that sort of thing. Okay, so I had to leave where I started shooting this video as I was asked to kindly do so by some Trinidad and Tobago police service people as well as some security personnel at the premises that shall remain unnamed. But the reason why I thought it was important to address this sort of thing now, i.e. mole crickets and their effect, etc., is because we're entering the dry season. Many of you who have your lawns, your landscapes and so on would have started to notice that the growth has slowed down and this sort of thing. And really, if a dry season is severe enough, you may actually find that your grass grows dormant, which means it's not growing. But if you had mole crickets and didn't notice it, it does not mean that they have stopped eating. And since they have not stopped eating, what tends to happen during the dry season is that a lot of patches and so on may open up in your lawn. Now, many times people see this and they think it's just the dry season that's causing it, and they don't realize that it's actually mole crickets, the actions of mole crickets eating their lawns from below. And so they may just think, okay, I'll let it slide until the wet season comes back around and the lawn will catch back. But many times what will happen is that your lawn is caught in a perfect storm because it's dormant, it can't grow, it can't repair itself. Patches are being opened up in it, and at the same time, because it's a dry season, a lot of weeds are producing seeds, and these seeds are flying through the air and landing in your lawn and waiting for an opportunity to get to germinate and grow and create a whole new look for you in your lawn and landscape. And so that's why it's very important to have in place the kinds of things that will protect you from this. So right now, for instance, it's the ideal time to have a pre-emergent seed killer treatment done to your lawn, any lawn, anybody who has a lawn anywhere, whether it's savanna grass or turf or whatnot. It's a good idea to have a seed killer treatment done right now, and also a mole cricket treatment. And this is the kind of thing that we're thinking to offer, because we don't generally do much physical maintenance, too much cutting, too much of that sort of thing. We only do that for those places that we establish. We could just supplement the service that you already have. You already have people who will come and cut and trim and do that kind of thing. And once every 2 months, once every 3 months, we could do appropriate things. And probably as problems arise, we could come and help you deal with the problems. This is what we're thinking to do. And so if this is you, if you have your lawn or landscape and you have challenges, or you feel you could look better, you want to look more like this than like that, please give us a call. We'll be happy to come, check you out, have a conversation with you, and see how we can work together to get you to exactly where you want to be. So thank you so much for listening, and until I hear from you via WhatsApp, via Facebook, or on the telephone, stay green, my friend.